Hello again, everybody. So I wanted to quickly go through with you how to make graphs and kind of what your graph should look like. Even though you have that other graph video, again, just because I'm not there, I want to make sure that you guys get off on a good foot. So this is the floodplain grassland information, which I'm also going to put on Moodle. I just copied and pasted that twice, and I have labeled it fake gorge and fake savanna woodland. So these are not real numbers and they will not match with your numbers. I'm only going to have you guys make one graph, and that is going to be Simpson's Index of Diversity. For the example, I'm going to make a species evenness graph. So what I would do if I was you is copy and paste the thing that you're making the graph of here, and then I would copy and paste the habitat names here. And then you're going to also copy, but now you'll need to do the paste values. Under, yeah, I can't really do and talk at the same time. Okay, so you have the habitat names, and then you're going to have your average species evenness in my case, or your average Simpson Index of Diversity there. And then next to that, you're going to copy and paste the standard error because we're going to need that for the graph. Okay, so you guys will have your 3 individual calculation pages, and then you'll have a summary page, and then you're going to just have this little weensy bit. It's going to make your graph, okay? And so we're going to choose the part that has the labels and the values that will be the main part of our graph. Come up here to insert, do the column graph, 2D columns. Okay, success. So both Simpson's Index of Diversity and species evenness go on a 0 to 1 scale. So we'll need to make a few changes to this graph. The first thing we're going to do is to change this to run from 0 to 1. So you'll double click here and you'll get this format axis, and you'll change the maximum to 1. You want the major unit, which is where these little numbers are, to stay at 0.1. So once you've changed that, you can just click out here and it'll change. Excel did not do the thing I wanted. So I wanted 0 and then 1, but it didn't do that. So I'm going to have to double click back in here, change the minimum to 0, and then change. Okay, now this is what we want. So one of the things you'll need to do is make sure that your y-axis goes from 0 to 1. Another thing is to add a y-axis title. So you'll come to Design, and then Add Chart Element, Axis Title Vertical, and you will put Species Evenness. Then, in the previous graphing video, we did not use a title, but now we are going to, and so we're going to put Gorongosa National Park 2012 to 2015, because that is the important part. And then the last thing that you absolutely need to do is to add your error bars. And so you'll just select any one of these 3 columns, come back up here to Design, to Add Chart Element, choose Error Bars, and remember, you have to choose more error bar options. Do not use the built-in standard error. It will mess you up. So you choose more error bar options, then you choose Custom, and then you pick Specify Value, and you select the range for positive. You can push Tab to get you to the negative, select the range for negative, push OK. And whenever you guys make it, your 3 error bars will be different sizes because, again, I'm just using the floodplain data 3 times in a row. But this is the graph that you guys will make. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to copy this graph, And you need this as a PDF. So you'll turn in both your Excel sheet and a PDF of your graph. And so, actually, you could just take a picture. No, that's not going to work. What I would do is I would go to PowerPoint. This is where I keep all of my junk screenshots. Get you a new slide and paste your graph there. Make it nice and big. You might want to make the text bigger, so in the Home tab, you can just click this up arrow to make the text, that's too big. To make the text bigger, and then you can come up here to File and then Save as Adobe PDF. And you will not call it Scrap Screenshots, that's just what I'm calling it. You're going to call it your name _, index of diversity graph. So if I was being Henry, then I would be Henry Hound _ index diversity graph .pdf. Save. So again, as a reminder, you guys will upload two things. You'll upload this graph as a PDF, and then you will also upload your whole Excel sheet showing all three of your calculation worksheets, your summary worksheet. So hopefully you guys are good to go on that. If you have any questions at all, then you can let me know. Right now I'm in a struggle for how to end the video, which you do not feel like would be hard.